Joining me now is Akimbode Oluwafemi, Deputy Executive Director, Environmental Rights Action, Friends of the Earth, Nigeria. Well, it's good to have you join me right now, Olubode. Now, you're perhaps one of the oldest tobacco. Let me ask you this question first. And your organization issued a statement weeks ago that Nigerian government should be wary of the issues of the vaccine, calling it, from the tobacco companies, calling it a Greek gift. Why is it so?
First, let me remind us that when this coronavirus first started, there was reports, although unconfirmed, that tried to tell people that when you smoke, when you vape, you might not have coronavirus. But contrary to those earlier fake reports, which we strongly believe were induced, sponsored, and orchestrated by the tobacco industry, studies have shown conclusively that when you smoke, you are predisposed to severe illnesses when you contract COVID-19. Because COVID-19 attacks the lung, and smoking also damages the lung of whoever smokes. And there is a study in China of about 1,099 patients that shows that over 12% of smokers who contracted COVID-19 eventually ended up with ventilators or die, as against about 4% of non-smokers. So there is now scientific evidence to show that this is the time for people to smoke. And then we see the attempt by the tobacco industry to now use the pandemic now as opportunity for publicity stunts. And so we are to rise up to warn the Nigerian government that, look, they shouldn't accept any gift from the tobacco industry.
All right. Now, the vaccines by British American Tobacco, as well as the one planned by Philip Morris International, if any company is working towards helping and assisting, shouldn't that be a welcome development?
First, let me tell you that WHO had issued a statement warning government that the tobacco companies cannot be a source of succor this time. But let me just point you out to this, that there are so many companies around the world that are working to get a vaccine. And none of them has come out clearly to say, okay, this is the ingredient that I'm trying to use or the one I'm not trying to use. By these tobacco companies saying, look, we're going to use tobacco leaf to create a vaccine, has actually sent the wrong message to the people. They're trying to create the impression that there is something right there that they have, scientifically proven that has any cure for coronavirus, which to us is dubious, is hypocrisy. They said that during Ebola, anytime there is a global pandemic, they rush out to make publicity gains, and then you don't hear anything about it. After those statements that were, well used all around the world about them starting process of developing a vaccine, we've not heard anything again. And so that's where we need to be wary that, this corporation, whose products, it's part of the problem. It's causing the complications that we're having now. It's causing people to die very fast when they contract this illness, cannot be part of the solution.
All right, Akimbode Oluwafemi, thank you very much for talking to us on TVC Breakfast this morning.